With no shortage of fanfare, here's the former UFC interim featherweight champion, Yair Rodriguez. Daniel, you know him well, obviously the connection to Cain Velasquez, season 1 of The Ultimate Fighter Latin America. But this man has made some legitimate changes, right? I mean, sometimes fight weeks would arrive and he's asking his teammate Bilal Muhammad to go skydiving. That is not the approach. There's no thrill-seeking this week. The man's been wrestling in Chicago for weeks and he's ready to present his best version tonight.
You know, Yair Rodriguez is one of those guys that the moment you saw him, you knew there was something special. While he might have been raw, you knew that with the right training, this kid could become very viable in whatever weight class he decided to fight in. He's a tremendous striker. He has unbelievable submission skills. And he is so diverse in his attack, it's hard to get a read on him. This whole weight class is up in arms. One big win with a name like Yair Rodriguez, and you're back in play.
Yair Rodriguez, ready to battle and take home that elusive UFC gold. Well, there have been so many great undisputed featherweight champions in UFC history. Max Holloway, Jose Aldo, Alexander Volkanovski, and this is the latest entrant, another guy who people believe could be just as special.
John, think about the names that you just listed. These are 3 of the greatest names the sport has ever seen. And this man is starting to build a resume where he stands alongside some of the greatest featherweight champions of all time. He is just a beast of an athlete. He is a beast of a champion, and he believes that tonight it will just be another notch on the belt as he keeps his championship belt.
We asked him in the fighter meeting, is this title challenger the toughest fight of your career? He smiled and said no comment. We'll see later tonight. The Funk Master, Aljamain stood. We are set for a main event of the evening. And now our tale of the tape for this featherweight championship fight. All right, now for the main event introductions, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Featherweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Yair El Pantera Rodriguez. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, Aljamain Funk Master Sterling.
One of the best in the business, Herb Dean, is our referee tonight. Well, when we're calling fights, oftentimes we're watching the monitors, but when Yair Rodriguez is in there, we are forced to watch the octagon. This man is special and unique a striker as we've had in the UFC.
From the very moment I laid eyes on him, I realized that this kid was just different, confidence, unique abilities. He could do it all, and Yair Rodriguez, because of that, has been one of the best featherweights for a long time.
Well, we know how quickly this sport moves, but we got to acknowledge that big right hand a moment ago. Oh, nice stick and move there by Yair Rodriguez. I would think, DC, this is a hard guy to simulate in training. Creates a lot of different angles, manages distance well, and he's doing all of that and then some here tonight.
Both guys still truly trying to find their range.
Well, Aljamain Sterling's got a great kicking game. He switches stances, but oftentimes this striking champ is really just a means to him.
Yeah, absolutely. He does a good job of keeping his hands up. He does a good job of moving forward into you. Aljamain has a great stance that allows for him to get those takedowns.
Well, we knew there was going to be an advantage here when it came to the wrestling. He got that takedown with relative ease.
Yeah, very easy to get that takedown. But when Aljo can get to his positions, man, he's as good as anybody in the world. I think the most impressive we've ever seen him be was when he submitted Corey Sandhagen, who is a tremendous mixed martial artist.
All right, half guard. We'll see what he can do with this position. Sterling's able to transition back to side control now. Well, seeing this is where he needs to be, right? To be able to control position here, minimize the damage, and not be on the wrong end of the striking route.
Yeah, he's got to control him, right? Minimize the damage, but he also can get some damage off now so that when his opponent gets back to his feet, he's a little bit more fatigued and beat up.
Nice straight punch there by Sterling. 90 seconds now to go in the round. So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Yair Rodriguez. Ooh, catches him with the spinning kick up top.
Yeah, his opponent's starting to get a little tired, so now he's a bit of a stationary target.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Rodriguez's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. 20 seconds left. Oh, man, he ate the hook kick there. DC, you can't throw a hook kick. I love you, but you cannot throw that kick. Round two is next. All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. All right, 60 seconds between rounds. That gives us a chance to look at some of the replays from that previous round, including some of the damage sustained on his nose.
Yeah, it was a nice shot that landed that opened up that cut on the nose. Granted, any cut is bad, but this one is in a spot where it shouldn't affect him too much. What we have to watch, though, John, is if the nose is broken.
Right.
Then it's hard for him to breathe.
Yeah, get the blood in that nasal cavity, potentially trickles down the throat a little bit. I mean, fighting just sounds like a really fun career. Let's get to the next round. All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmaker did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. So even though it wasn't crazy, you got to see high-level mixed martial arts.
Rodriguez putting it all together here on the feet tonight. He's bounced around a little bit from training camps, Jackson Wink MMA, King's MMA. He's had a lot of good influences in his young MMA career.
Aljo looks much more comfortable on his feet right now. He seems fresh. It's been a while since we've seen Aljamain Sterling, and you can see it. You know, he looks very fresh in there right now.
Oh, he shoots for a takedown again. Just over 3 minutes now to go. Champ, you first marveled at Yair Rodriguez on The Ultimate Fighter. In terms of his kicking game and his speed, I'm not sure there's a comp on this whole roster.
Yeah, I mean, Yair Rodriguez is explosive. He's got that real wide stance, hands up and out in front of him. The reason Yair finds success is because he's just such an athlete. This style was developed specifically for Yair Rodriguez.
Takedown defense is there. Oh, that's a pretty counter shot there.
Yeah, he's got him hurt. He timed that beautifully. Oh, he's almost shutting him down every time he hits him. Nice level change.
Swing and a miss with that punch by Rodriguez. Big shots being landed on both sides here. Spinning back fist. Oh, nice land there by Yair Rodriguez, DC. There are so many different layers and dynamic strikes in the arsenal of Yair Rodriguez. The opposition just never knows what's coming. And the horn sounds on round 2. All right, so an entertaining 5 minutes. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC, and I'd imagine a lot of these replays are going to be rooted in that kicking game that was on full display.
Absolutely. You're going to see a lot of different techniques, but the kicking was the key to him getting ahead in this fight. He's out ahead now. He needs to stay the course and continue to do that as the fight goes on.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Round 3 of a possible 5. All right, so back-to-back entertaining rounds. We'll see how it goes in this round. We'll see which corner sort of maximize those 60 seconds on the spot. Now a leg kick.
Caught that kick there.
All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent's recovered. Now he's got to go deal with everything that he's going to bring at him. He should have got the fight finished at that time.
Oh, man, looks like he ate another body shot there. Can't absorb too many more of those.
I mean, you can tell that he's starting to feel it right in the midsection. You better start to tuck those elbows, or he's going to really struggle with that down the stretch.
Oh, Yair Rodriguez closing the distance now, DC. You can just tell he's starting to gain some veteran chops now with several years on this UFC roster. Sterling, a two-time Division III All-American wrestler in college, had an opportunity to train with one of his former teammates, John Jones, and has not looked back.
This is exactly what he needed to get a takedown and secure the position.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Sterling. Oh, he's got him in a crucifix now, DC. We've seen you go to this a couple times, no?
This is one of my favorite techniques. I got Volkan Ozdemir here, and I just landed punch after punch after punch. They didn't have to be hard, but if you can land 30, 40 strikes in a row.
Oh, man, ground and pound could be coming. He's got the knee right on the belly. And how much more can he take? Sterling's back to the side control now.
He's got to be careful here.
Lands with the ground and pound here. Good movement on the ground here defensively by Rodriguez.
Gotta be careful here.
Final seconds of round 3. Oh, another takedown by Sterling. All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds.
Some water, relax. Now listen, that was awesome. Really good work. Way to control him from the top. I need you to work to pass that.
All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs, and in survival mode, luckily he made it to the end of that round.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
4th round of a possible 5 to decide the UFC featherweight title. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. kick got through.
He's hurt bad, John. My goodness. Set that up the right way. Landed the head kick. Now, we got to see if he can get a finish.
He keeps trying to punch with him when he should be grabbing him.
Sterling going for the takedown here, nothing doing there. All right, so he's doing a nice job here controlling the center of the octagon, keeping his...
Both tough, both durable, both unwilling to take a step backward. What a phenomenal fight.
Oh, and there it is, and new! The undisputed featherweight champion.
Unreal. This guy is a savage, John Anik. And not only is he a savage, he is now the world champion.
All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 48 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, Yair El Pantera
Oh, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. We have a new UFC featherweight champion. You didn't necessarily see this coming a mile away, but you thought maybe he could get it done, and man, did he ever tonight.
You knew that he was tough.